Magdalene. A vibrant planet blessed by the light of the crystal. Amid azure seas, encompassing the westernmost of the 3 great continents, there lies a realm embraced by gods and forged by heroes. Her name, Eorzea. The annals of Eorzean history chart the rise of a succession of great civilizations, each one enjoying an age of peace, the Astral Eras. To date, all have proven ephemeral. In the year 1572 of the 6th and most recent Astral Era, the Northern Empire of Garlemald amassed a great army at the heart of Eorzea, seeking dominion over all. Rising in desperate resistance, the forces of the Eorzean Alliance met their would-be conquerors in the field. Yet, even as the battle raged, the lesser moon, Dalamud, was plucked from the heavens through imperial machination. From its core emerged the elder primal Bahamut, who unleashed his fury upon the realm. The devastation brought Eorzea to its knees and the era to its end. 5 years have come and gone. The light of life still shines upon Eorzea. Man labors tirelessly to raise himself from the calamity's ruin. The realm is forever changed, a stranger to him once more. Yet heedless of what lies ahead, he shall press on. Spurred by the promise of peace and prosperity. Amid this period of great change, an adventurer arrives in Eorzea, one whose tale is yet unwritten. May he ever walk in the light of the crystal.
Hello and welcome back. That is the thing I'd hoped to show previously. And I assumed would be at the start of the game because I couldn't remember what actually happened at the start, but apparently that wasn't what was in there. It might come up later, I'll be perfectly honest, I can't really remember. But for the time being, we will assume that it isn't there, and we will get straight back. I've shown you that it gives a bit of the background. So Garlean Empire invasion of Eorzea, and the removed Dalamud broke open. You saw in the other video several efforts made to stop well, the older guy saw was a guy called Louis Levier, who was attempting to stop that from happening. And yeah, it didn't work. But after the attack, Bahamut did disappear, and there's a whole story arc of that much further in the future, about what happened and what actually happened that day. But now we'll focus on the current situation, which is the Garlean Empire was the Garlean invading army was equally devastated by the attack, and we were left with remnants of the Garlean forces sort of holed up in parts of Eorzea. Eorzea itself vastly changed, shaken up by the attack of both. And yeah, so that's where we find ourselves now, several years later. So let's get back into it. I'd really like to try and finish the prologue-y part before the end of tomorrow, so I can get the Valentine's event done as well. So event rewards are never gone forever, but very often you can only get them free during the event. You have to buy them, you want them later. Which is good in a way, because it means you can get items that have gone in another game, they'd just be gone forever, you're screwed. There are certain things that you can't get, like titles. But mostly you can get everything again. The downside is, of course, you have to pay for it. I'd rather not do that. And it's quite a cute outfit, so it's quite a fun event, actually. It'd be nice to showcase it, so let's get back to it. So the first thing I want to do is I want to go straight out this door and go straight into the Hall of the Novice, which isn't very exciting content. However, it's very valuable. Where am I going? Here. It's very valuable. At least I think I can do it. It's very valuable content because it gives us armor. Pretty good armor, actually. And this is a decent set. Let's get rid of that. This is actually a pretty decent set of armor. Like it's a big increase on what I've currently got, and it looks quite nice. So I tend to use it for a lot of the early game. So we'll run through this, we'll do some more quests, see how far we can get. This is supposed to be... It's kind of a tutorial-y thing. It's not brilliant. It's a bit antiquated. It doesn't have some of the more, should we say, modern details of what you should be doing. It's not brilliant in that regard. I've also realized I haven't uploaded my HUD layout. Now this is just dodging AoEs. It's not difficult. None of these are difficult. None of these are difficult at all, so... Come on! You see it? That's quite cute. You see, when the orange disappears, but before the attack goes off, is when the thing locks in. So the damage triggers there, so if I run in front before the animation, I just don't take it. There are some exceptions to this, so you can't guarantee it. It is a very valuable trick for a tank to learn, because it means you can keep your enemies facing the right way. I should have moved away there, that was a mistake. It means you can keep your enemies facing away from you. Max melee. Aim it over here. Oh, no, both at the same time. Not the problem. I forgot that they changed you there. You don't actually have to hit them here, it's just avoiding attacks, but gives you something to do. There we go. See me for your... We'll just run through all these real quick to get the armor and the ring. It's Speaking of survival, perfect in each lesson to piece of armor. Repeat the lesson with other masters and rewarded equipment. Hey, we got some gold. I'll put it all on at the end. There's no point in putting it on piecemeal. Well, you can, but there is a point. It gives you more stats, but you don't need stats for this. And it'll be nice to just put it all on at once. Kind of wish high level stuff was already unlocked though. I'd love to do some of the current extremes or something. That's hundreds of hours away yet. I just want to do them on a level. I think it'd be fun. So what's this one? Combo for enmity. Soaking up the pain. Yeah, so I mean, this is basic. You use Iron Will, you hit things, and you generate enmity, and that keeps the enemy targeting you. There are very, very few exceptions to this. Sometimes, in very rare cases, enmity can be random. So, like the ads in a certain extreme after Heavensward, there's a Monster Hunter collaboration boss, which is also random. Sometimes it'll be that usually in high level stuff, there will be a enemy that locks on when you hit it. So whoever hits it first, you have to be very careful with that. Because you usually want it to be a tank. Not always, but usually. Oh, excuse me. So, yeah, this is pretty boring. It's just brain dummy. This isn't the most... Maybe I should have just done this off stream. It's not the most exciting content, but... I just sound well done. I'm pressing 2 buttons at the moment. The Bish should be done with this whole thing in about 10 minutes, maybe at most. There's none of the text is very interesting either. I'm not going to spend any time dwelling on it. Next. How many is this? 7, 8? 8. Another combo thing. It's very, very simple stuff. It's not like setting the world on fire. Oh, it's just the same thing again, but I remember to put the tank stance on. The other thing that you get at the end of this, which is quite nice, is a ring which gives you a bonus to experience, which I think stacks, or maybe it's proportionately stacking. Combine that with the preferred world bonus, I'm going to be getting a lot of experience. I should use some food as well, really. That gives you more experience. 2%. I'm already leveling up plus plenty. There is enough experience in the main story to level up like 2 jobs fully or something like that. Which means at some point I'll be wasting experience, but them's the breaks. I mean, to be fair, at that point I'll probably be on another tank and I'll be able to just do it. Because I don't mind. I don't mind. I usually like to see cutscenes on my main job when I'm doing the main thing, but because I'm going to be flipping between tanks on this most likely, it doesn't really matter. I know all this, please let me in. There we go. It'd be nice to hit dungeons, right? I'm not gonna lie. Although it might be a little bit difficult to... If someone can invite me to Novice Network, maybe I'll see someone in there to join me. Oh, you can't actually. Wow. Okay, they put stun immunity on these. That's cute. Look how tiny I am. His axe is like bigger than oh, I love it. Alright. There's another one. This should get me another piece, I think. I think it's every couple. Yeah, there we go. What are we on? 4, 5, something like that. 4. This is 4. I like the way they have to put this in separate things. I have no idea why they put it in separate things. Like, it's all the same thing. Okay, you have to 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, but then you have to AoE the other, but it's all about gaining enmity. And that's literally just 10 stuns on, hit them with an attack. This is, yeah, I don't know. I've talked before about how I redo this content, and some of this is like, okay, maybe if you are needing to start from absolute basics, just someone who's never played an MMO before, or even a similar game before. I've not played a lot of MMOs, but like, a lot of it's instinctive. But okay, I appreciate you have to have the absolute base. Oh, I went too far away. There we go. I appreciate you have to show the absolute basics. But that being said, it would be very helpful if this particular thing included things like limit breaks and what they do, because it's one of the few things that isn't said almost anywhere. So, you know those little tutorial pop-ups we've been getting? If I'm remembering correctly, the tutorial for limit breaks is basically a pop-up of that at the start of a dungeon, where everyone else, of course, immediately rushes off. And so you have to close immediately. And it doesn't obviously show you anything. It's just literally like, this is what it does, this is what it's supposed to be used for. And I say, well, that doesn't help, because number one, it doesn't show you what it does. Number two, it doesn't put the button onto your bar. You'll notice I had to put it on manually before, just so I didn't forget it. It doesn't put this button onto your bar. You have to manually go into the menu, find the right menu, which it's not any of these, it's under General, and then add it to your bar. In comparison to Teleport, Return, and Sprint, which are automatically forced onto your bar when you start. What that means is you get a lot of people who end up in dungeons with other people, or any content with other people, even later, you know, towards the end of the base game, without the limit break button. Now, this isn't exactly critical. It's a loss, but it's not critical, except when it comes to the final duty of this base game, because that has a mandatory limit break. Well, the final multiplayer duty that has a mandatory damage limit break or near mandatory damage limit break, and if you don't realize that limit break exists, which you could easily happen to you because it's not a requirement before then, you could just fail that. I have cleared it without a limit break. It is very difficult. I was on one of the highest damaging jobs in the game, and I absolutely had to push it so hard. Can I just skip? Oh, I can just skip it. Oh, I'm being dumb. He loops. I didn't realize he loops. I was just waiting for him to stop yapping. Right, let's go. Hit me. Stay here. Come on. Yeah. I'm positioned. I'm ready. Let's go. Let's go. I don't want to use combinations. I'll just keep hitting the button. Actually, with 3 of them, I should probably use Rampart. Oh, apparently stun doesn't work. This is fine though. Got an NPC Conjurer. There we go. Oh. I hate the way to transport you back. I can't just... There we go. 2 more, I think. 3 more. Couple more. But yeah, limit breaks are a huge... So yeah, 6, 7, 8. Limit breaks are a huge problem because they do not actually force the button on your board, do not tell you what to do anywhere. And it's also one of the most useful things in the game, so you won't have seen it yet. I'll point it out when I'm getting to done. But basically, when you are in a party, if you have a light, what's called a light party, it's 4 people, you will have a bar up here, and in a boss fight, you will have 2 bars. And as they fill up, they will give you limit break. Either limit break 1 or limit break 2. If you have a full party, which is 8 people, you will have 2 bars initially, and when you are against the boss, when you actually pull the boss, you will have 3. So limit break 1 is the same for all of a specific role. For tanks, it gives you a bit of a shield, or everyone a bit of a shield rather. For healers, it gives you a bit of a heal, but it's kind of useless, it's really bad. And for melee, it's a single target damage. For magic, it's a circle AoE, and for range, it's a line AoE. Now, those principles stay the same as the damage goes up. Limit break 2 is for the same. It does more, way more, but it's the same principle. Limit break 3 is where it all changes, because limit break 3... basically, limit break 3 is... I shouldn't have pulled all these at once. Limit break 3 is... yeah, no, this was a mistake. Kill. Oops. I'm probably gonna die, actually. This is funny. Nope. That was dumb. That's what I get for talking. Anyway, limit break 3 deals massive damage where as a single target or ranged, and every job has a unique animation for it. For a tank, it's like an 80% or something, 90% damage reduction, which is incredible. And for healer, it's something really special, and it's very valuable in progression. So if you die, like when I just did then, if you die in a juicy with other players, they can revive you. If you get revived, you have a thing called it's the revival sickness, and it means your stats are reduced. I wish you could have healed me before like that. And that survival sickness is really bad. It lasts for about like 2 minutes, minute and a half, something like that. And on the top of my head, busy brain. That's really bad. It reduces your damage output. It reduces, yeah, not good. And you can only revive. Well, you can only revive 1 person at a time, and it takes a long time to get revived. Heal limit break basically breaks the game on that, because what happens is you'll get an animation lock, and then you will instantly heal your entire team for 100% of their health and mana, at least if they're dead, because it will also instantly revive everyone. It's pretty great, and it's very valuable for progression. It's absolutely critical for a lot of high level progression. Because otherwise you're just gonna... It basically lets you push past where you would otherwise fail. But yeah, it's 100%, it's a resurrection for 100% of HP and mana, which normally you come back with no mana. Does not give you the weakness of a normal res, and also gives full health to both yourself and anyone who's still alive. The only downside is that normally when you res someone, they come back with an invulnerability that lasts 5 seconds in order to give you time to heal them. They do not come back with that. So if somebody dies in like a death wall, they are going to instantly die again from a healer LP3. that small quirk aside, it's really good. And some throughout the you'll see later on in the game, not in a Realm Reborn, but after that, there are mandatory tank LB3s as well to survive certain mechanics or you just die. There's some mandatory damage LB3s. If I take this character through one of the ultimates, like the first ultimate, there's a sequence where you have to do if you come to the order, it's I think it's a magic DPS LB3 followed by a melee LB, or is it followed by a healer LB3, then a melee LB3, then a tank LB3, and there's a special mechanic to let you get 4 in a row. But damage ones don't come up, not mandatory ones don't come up too often. But on the flip side, damage is the one you'll probably mostly use. So this is about reinforcements. Okay. Cool. Let's see. Kill. This is taking a little bit longer than I'd have liked, but it's very useful. Come on. There we go. Go, nice and easy. Got it? Yep. But yeah, limit breaks are very important, and for some ungodly reason, the game does not tell you about them properly, basically. There we go. Oh, I got another. I got level 20, which means I need to go and do another gladiator quest. I'll do it after this. I'll finish this and then equip the gear and then go do another gladiator quest. What is the next gladiator quest? Ooh, exciting. It's a proper field exercise. Let's go. Come on, where's the enemies? Wanna hit something? The music's good. Oh, do I have to? Oh, I've got to click on them. Just let me do the thing. Alright, shut up. I just want to start. Look the way there's a big elaborate thing about, field exercise. It's literally the most simple, basic things ever, and then will stun working? Yeah, there we go. Stun. Might as well use AoE here. Damage boost. There we go. Owl stench. The NPCs are a bit. I think in the interest of brevity, I'll be doing all the dungeons with actual people. You can do them with NPCs these days. They've changed things a little bit, but it does take a lot longer. I like it for experiencing the story later on, but at least the first part, like I really like it for. I don't know. We'll see how we feel. I kind of prefer it to do with people, but beyond the maybe in later expansions I'll do it with AI, but we'll see. We'll see. The main reason to do it is just to experience the dungeon. There's some really nice little, walks between characters. There's unique opportunities to do some duties with characters. So it's kind of nice. There's also I moved too early there, I think. Oh no, I think of the auto attack. So basically, there's a system called trusts where you can play through dungeons with NPCs and level them up and stuff. Oh, moldy flan, lovely. He's down. Right, that is the whole novice. So let's get back to questing. I actually need to go do Gladiator 1 now. Ha! There we go. Now we get to. Henceforth, you are a novice no longer. No greater thrill. Right, cool. I need. Oh wow, that's all damaged. I need to equip this. And now we can put the shiny new outfit on. Look at that. Much better. Proper suit of armor. Right, not that way. Let's go and do the next gladiator quest. The Face of Thal. Which I should get a marginally better weapon again. Get better weapon, then move on. That's the goal. Okay, at least that part's done. Yeah, I should get a better sword and shield off this one, I think. Okay, back to the Gladiators Guild. Look at all the guilds I can join. Goldsmith, Miner, Weaver, and you've got the Thaumaturge outside, yeah. Oh, okay, yeah, so there are I could get a new helmet. Might be a good idea actually. See though, like the stats on this are the same as mine, even though it's 5 levels higher. It's a really good set of armor. They're brand new stuff. But the helmet will be an improvement. The shield. That's 500 gil though. I think it's probably more. Well, that's actually well worth. Shop price is like 1,000, so that's actually better. Alright, let's go. I'm glad you're here. One of our members been attacked greatly rude, and go and help them. Work of more bounty hunters, maybe even a trap. Ooh. Probably after the other guy. Offer and cough and take this potion and search for him. Yeah, I don't really. This is a bit of a problem because I need goldsmith and armor to be able to repair them. To be fair, you're only level 1. Maybe I should go through and. The question is, do I want to... I can't get them now anyway, but do I want to do crafters on stream? Maybe. I could at least unlock them on stream. Let me think about it, because I'm not overly fond of the idea of doing it in general. So, steps and nulls. It's just that the crafters, it's a bit of a grind to get them there, and then it's just kind of, the quests are vary wildly in quality. Like the alchemist one is really good, like really good, wow. But then some of the others, it's not really it. Hello, little level 8. I am a level 20. It still means nothing. Like level 20 is just nothing. Look how much experience I need now. The 24,300. Can't even mount yet. When do you mount? I think it's after you join a grand company. Yeah, I think so. Been a while. Seen a lot of sprouts about, but I don't know if that's oh, over there. I don't know if that's just because I perceive them more because I'm 14 times more effective than a normal potion. I don't know if that's because I'm just in the starting areas and therefore it's more obvious to me. Happened so fast over by Drax North. Don't know who. Why left me alive? I dare say the answer is out there. Surely someone saw something. Oh. Okay. I can do this first, can't I? So go here, speak to them. There's probably another person to speak to there, and then the search. I thought he was just drunk. Okay, fair. Let's go up the hill, running up that hill. Oh, we've got another sprint to go. Run, 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 run. The running. Hello. Suspicious characters. A strange fellow wearing a garish purple robe, but we saw him earlier. Talking to himself, there is a link pearl, something about the wrong man and Silver Bazaar. Let's go that way. This sparkly thing, that's an interactable point for the quest. Makes it nice and easy to find where you're supposed to search. It kind of bugs me that I can't repair things, I'm not gonna lie. I might actually have to do at least basic leveling up on crafters. Which I don't really want to do because it is a bit of a pain in the ass, but... Alright, fine. Purple robe, I was him, I swear. Did you find anything else? I found a ring. Ooh. Can't say I've seen it like before. Let me just adjust this microphone a little bit. It's tilting when it shouldn't be tilting. There we go. Might be as Wyman containing more. You know him. He's the guy in the. He's the guy who accosted us on our entry to the city. Show that ring. He's certain to know something of it. Do I run back? Yeah, I'll run back. Okay, fine. Just I need to use a mount. There's other collectors that have already got the arc mount, but because I've not even unlocked Chocobo yet, I just can't use mounts at all. You need to have a thing which allows you to have a mount. Right. As soon as I've done this, I'm getting back to the two main story quests. Oh, I mean to stop. I think you can do that while moving, so you're just spinning along the floor. Great. Dun, 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 dun. Oh, you always find people shouting out adverts for bars and clubs and stuff like that. There's a pretty big roleplay scene. Yeah. Oh, well, no, it's Mocock, everyone's favourite adventure here. You've thrown your lot with gladiators. Questionable decision given events of recent days, but each their own. What are his pleasures? So let's see what he knows about this. Put that away before someone sees it. Where the hell did you get one of those? Don't recognise it. Of course I don't. You ought to know what kind of venomous bastards will be lurking within. Criminal organisation rising from obscurity and notoriety as the Alacran. Connections to everywhere, but you didn't hear that from me. I want no part of it. Understood? Okay, that's encouraging. Let's just go and pick the teleport. It's probably easier. That's the Valentine's theme. Oh, hello. Have I got a letter? Oh, someone got a chocobo unlocked. Right, I need to... Gladiators Guild. Ball. What on earth could that be? I was wondering when you might return. What news do you bring? attacked by a member of the Alacran. Find that hard to believe, but no matter. One of our comrades returned. A gang of bandits headed for Silver Bazaar after that man with an enormous bounty on his head. Maybe it's the other guy. The guy we saw last time. The guy we were helping. People living there in grave danger and they're frenzied to find the quarry. The bandits won't scruple to destroy property in Homspits. 2 brass blades will be passed stop. We must stop them. Huzzah. Back the Silver Bazaar and avenge our guild in one swoop. Bit melodramatic. Oh, look who it is. Sit artly by. Responsible guildmaster never risks the lives of her charges like this. Who are you? Oh. Remember, mate? She's got a sword. Means nothing to me. We'll cut them down like the common bandits they are. It's not your fight. They want me. I've been fending off assassination attempts ever since the returns. There was those dudes we fought before. Stay here while you go for your own, is that it? 7 years and say that you leave. You have any idea what you put me through? I'm gonna kill him. Don't want to hear you, you selfish bastard. You even care about. Get out, we don't need your help. There's something you need to know. Nope. Not having it. You try not to let me. I'm fine, bro. Don't worry about it. Kill. Alright, alright. You know. Should go and see what the letters, I suppose, before I do head out. I mean, there isn't a Actually, though, this, unless I'm mistaken, if I go up here and out, then I'm right there. Yeah, there we go. Pretty sure this is it. Yeah, that's it. That Bushido blade. What's that one? Is that sounds like a samurai thing, but yeah, level 50 samurai. Let's see what they. Oh, okay. Oh. Okay. These must be things that there must still be a few things that just haven't come through because the things I bought that are account wide that just don't come through yet. Yeah, I can't even use the mount. Let me put it on the hotbar anyway. Then. This one I really like. This is a motorbike thing. They shot that. Okay, where am I going? Where is it? Can I get there easily? Okay. Out there. Let's see if it's not even worth me teleporting because the teleport is up to horizon, I think, which means it'll be. I think it's fractionally quicker if I think it's fractionally quicker if I teleport out to the Gate of Sultana, but then I've got to run all the way down there, regardless. Should come out. Alright, let's go. Let's head off. At least I've got better armor now. I should have pretty good weapons. Oh god, it's so... I always heal. I always repair my stuff up to 200%. So if you repair stuff by hand, yourself, you can repair it to 200%. And I never let things get into the green like this when I've got them when I'm on my normal character, a non-brand new character, because it leaves me feeling uncomfortable, like it's gonna break. It's not gonna break. It just leaves me feeling like it will. And unless I level up at least 7 of the 8 crafters, I'm not gonna be able to repair them myself. You don't need to do like anything dramatic. It's not like if you're doing like high level crafting, you need like millions of gil of endgame gear and materia melds and all sorts of stuff like that onto that gear. and high-end hammers and saws and stuff like that. But for this, all you need is just bare kind of minimum level requirements, but you still need to do all the stuff to get up to those level requirements. Grinding out takes a while. So yeah, that's a thing. Oh, here we go. There's a chocobo keep here. I can get back fairly easily if I just register now. Here's Miller. There we are. Everyone's in position. This is synced to level 24, so actually it might be a little bit. Probably still fine. Oh wow, that's quite a big hit. Oh, that is not good. This is quite, yeah, that's quite a lot of damage. I guess some stuff like sure enemies. I think that's number of kills. Yeah, defeats 100 enemies. It's kind of a little bit hard to judge in these things because the gear is just so bad at the story level. This is slightly under level, but I normally do this stuff when I go 2 levels above. That's normally my levels go up so quickly, so it's a good factor. This is fine. I'm gonna hit these dudes. Reduce the amount of damage incoming. Not the most thrilling, I would say. It's I don't have many buttons yet. These are the fun part as well. There we go. Nice and easy. Victory! What's the dude, bro? Ooh. Either way, I'd slowly rise up on him because, but you've never seen this guy before in your life. But why would you be leaving to us? Boom. Wow, okay. Such brittle blades, so easy broken, perhaps the first sword. This made the strongest steel. Oh no, she's hot. Leave her Zana, because this year is over. So every job gets this little kind of, usually quite dramatic little storyline. What have you done, Leovold? Leovold? Is that pronounced properly? Let's take them back to the guild. Let's go back to the guild. Come on. Oh. I ain't wearing no helmet. I need to put one on, but... Oh, are you serious? I've got it. They all went back without me. Okay, let's go back to Ul'dah. Back we go. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Just means I don't have to think about it, and I also don't have to blow a couple of hundred gil teleporting back when I've only got 3,500. It's a bit. Well, I've got that to sell as well. A bit chronic. You know what? It's a nice feeling having an empty inventory, I'm not gonna lie. I haven't got chocobo, so I haven't got chocobo pouch yet, but I do need the chocobo. Yeah, not having my inventory crammed full of rubbish is a novel feeling, I have to say. I have 4 retainers on and my chocobo saddlebag and my inventory like largely full. Various things, you know, craft items, drops, some things I'm just keeping for fun, you know, lots and lots of stuff. There we go. But yeah, starting a new character means complete clean inventory. Oh, lovely. Where are we? This one. Oh, I can just go up here. I think it's here. Right into the Colosseum. And now... Yep, finish this quest. Brilliant. And then we can do some more MSQ. Our main scenario questions. Right. Oh, cutscene. Another cutscene. Give me a moment, I need to think. I wanted to spare you this. I begged you not to go. She did anyway. Stay hydrated. Fought side by side in the Colosseum, the twin sword of Ul'dah. Ul'dah is one of the gods. Like a kind of twin god thing. Never lost a match, honored by the Bull of Alamigo himself. Oh, the Bull of Alamigo. First mention of the general himself. Well, you'll see him later. He's a great guy. That was then. This is now. When I learned the evolved single-handed and transformed the Alarcon from a gang of common thieves into a feared criminal organization, I knew I had to return. Seems like a lifetime ago the three of us used to train together in this hall. Never super solo. Good man, strong and true. What would drive him to this? To be sure to ask. Unfortunately, seems to attempt to kill me for my curiosity. What aren't you telling me? I'm not clever enough to keep secrets. Okay, but is that so? Well, that seems legit. Alright, I want the helmet and sword and shield. This is great. Oh, I can't actually equip the shield yet. Ah. Oh, no, I can't. Whatever do, put the helmet on. Nope. What the hell is that color? No. Why is it in bright yellow? Why is it in yellow? Alright. No matter. We're going back this way and then we're going to Horizon, I guess? Oh no, we're not. We're going to go to... I ain't walking. I'm going to take a chocobo again. There was a chocobo stable toss from the Adventurers Guild. Yep, there we go. Hello. Can you give me a ride to Horizon, please? Yeah. There we go. The shield. I look at it. Nice. Look quite nice now. Nice shiny sword. Look at that. Purple. A bit bigger. Me. That. Serious. Very serious. Right, it's not simply what the hell is simply the Hest? I know. Can't remember. Oh, it's a guild Hest thing. I'm not doing them right now. So guild tests are in theory like an expansion of the tutorial system, but what they actually in practice tend not to be is just like a really kind of boring little duty scheme. They're probably best known for driving mentors crazy, because in order to be able to be a battle mentor specifically, you need to have done basically every single duty in the game except for Savage and Ultimate up to the current expansion, which includes all the extremes, which is actually not too bad. But where it does fall down is the fact that you actually need to do all the guild tests, and nobody does guild tests because they are relatively stupid and pointless. Therefore, it is incredibly hard to get parties for the later ones because nobody is doing them. You have to explicitly set up a thing in Party Finder, which I don't even have unlocked yet, in order to get, especially the last one, which requires 8 players. And there's actually not many people who have bothered to unlock them except for other mentors. Right, if you remember, we were given passing this blade along to this guy. Ornamental tags have been positioned. The brass blades of the rose for centuries, traditionally passed down to Newcastle in the ornament times. Why do you have that dagger? Only Captain the brass blades. Blades of the rose is Princess Possessor. Captain Leofric says I am to have it. There must be some mistake. You couldn't possibly mean to tell me that. No, of course, it's time not where to wield it. Nevertheless, I shall respect the Captain's wish to take the dagger to save you until he comes to claim it. That's a good point. I'm going to have to do the relatively, again, slightly tedious job of ranking up in my grand company, aren't I? Oh well, we'll talk about that later. Oh wow, that's, no. That ain't it. Gotta take the bronze pieces. Thaumaturges from the ossuary are surveying the footfalls of ancient relics. Wild beasts, horizon garrisons being charged with security. There's only a handful of brass blades. I would have you offer your assistance to my comrades. Big trouble to footfalls. Right. We're off. Where's the next one? Oh, it's through there. We're going that way. It's pretty good now. Look at that. Proper armor. Proper armor and proper sword. Sword is literally like 3/4 of her entire body. There we go. There they are. The other really nice part is in a lot of parts of this game you can talk to other people and get a little bit of thing here. A little bit of extra information, just a little chit chat, whatever. It's really nice thing that they've done this. The only problem is someone gets stuck at the point of which they are, so you'll get you'll level 100 and save the world multiple times and so on and so forth, and you've still got a guy in Gridania giving you aggro for being an outsider. Clean adventure, come to help. His house is the side of a sapper tender. Give me them. Oh, I got reprisal. Crescent Cove. Plan some festivities for the thaumaturges and wants them treated the finest food and drink nothing but the best for their distinguished guests. At west south of the village, tell Raptor to a bounty of fresh fish to rise and for a feast. Right, what am I doing? Reprisal needs to go here. Oh no, south. I'm excited to promote, I thought we were going west. That is, I believe, the unlock for... Actually, you know what? I'm going to do that while I'm here, because I believe, if I recall correctly, that is the unlock for Glamour, and I really want to get that done. So there's a long-running joke that's not really a joke, which is that Glamour is the true end game of Final Fantasy XIV. So your luck is like the most important thing. Actually, while I'm here, this will be useful. Like the levels people will go to for a nice glam like people will outright, I mean, I will, I'm planning to outright clear ultimates just for nice glam pieces. Color your world, and if I had a glamour, did both? I can't remember. This is glamour, yeah, glamour plates, green, okay. Dear, never do my sense of aesthetics. Hey, what's wrong with how I look? My dear, you only spare a thought for style and coordination. Don't hope your god doesn't scuffle because there's little else going for it. Look at the green hat and blue top and red pants and yellow shoes. Like, come on, that yellow boots. Save you from more fashion disasters. You are a fashion disaster, lady. Beer didn't get me a drink. The Beast. Nice. In we go. Swagim. You are. You shouldn't have pushed you around, you know. An elm shield. Give her an elm, she'll take a elm. Yeah, so you'll have to get used to the specific terminology for distances in this. Because they sound like real ones, but and you can kind of get it from what the context. But they are different explicitly. This is a glamour prism, yeah. So basically all it is you are able to overlay why sacrifice star for durability and protection? Limitless possibility of self-expression. Just go over a good try, make it quick. Okay, there we go. Don't actually give me a hat, but there we go. Glamour's now available. Basically, glamour allows you to put outfits over your actual what it actually looks like, so that you've got things that look nice. There we go. You get. I can't even show you. And this is the dye ability. This is what I needed. Unapologetic focus on function. I look nice, lady. Lover all things athletic. Please, I'm going to conquer the realm. Sorry, stay with the Europeans themselves. This color. Teach you about dyeing your outfit with a separate drink. Another bottle of orange juice. What? Oh my god, all the way out there. Okay, fine. Wait, no, that's not right. What? Who's selling orange juice? Did I misread something? I was stalled by the northern gate, so... That's not... That's a mender. I'm really confused right now. That's an armor. Speaking of which, has he got anything I can use? Sugarloaf hat. Nah, these are all... I'm basically out the best gear I can get in the high level. But where's... There's a trader up there. There's by the northern though. That's crafting tomes. That's... Glamour prism stuff. Yeah, the unified glamour prisms a long time ago. Where the... Store by the northern... The only store by the northern gate is... Oh, you can purchase items here as well. I was really confused. I forgot. There we go. 7 gil for orange. So this is the dark matter you use to repair stuff with. I guess... Thousands... I don't need any of that right now. It's marginally increases. It's just a cute idea. Let's get this done. Yeah, I've got your orange juice, lady. Piety based. Just makes it look nice. Repeatedly garish pink. This doesn't glass it because we. No, I like pink. Give me bright pink armor, please. You can actually get bright pink armor. It's incredibly expensive, at least for this stage of the game. It's like a neon pink you can get from some of the more recent content, which I it's really nice on certain pieces. But by God, like, because it's current drop, like current tier stuff, it's really expensive. This doesn't even die, this armor set. Like, I can't even... That's a bit of an oversight, but okay. Can't always die stuff, so most things have either... You can either have no die channels, like this, where it's just like, okay, you are just stuck with what you've got. Tough if you don't like it. Or you've got one die channel like this, where it just dies usually most of the thing in one go. Or there is... increasing numbers of two die channels, so you'll have, like, say if this had die channels, one might be the base body and the other might be the trimmings. I can show you more of that later. Fresh fish. Unfortunately, he's got terrible stamina, hasn't he? Poor catch, more bunch routine, seal by kind of parts. The captain will have his fish. Doesn't go, okay. Still the calamity fell. Fish no longer where they were. Holes too scarce to go the while. Oh, captain, my captain. Oh, down here. A bit confused then. Oliver. I ain't afraid, no bleeding bandits. Just wants a good sword. Oh, excuse me. You're an adventurer, are you not? What gave it away? The massive swords and the armor? Gang of bandits are in their cups and head discussing their plans. They're going to take gemstones from stolen from Copperbell. Nasha Chaita, I want to say this meet the coast conspirators soon at the footfalls. Illicit exchanges and shadowy dealings of prosperity cannot abide such malfeasance. Forgive me for dropping. Well, he's enthusiastic at least. No, wait, you must... Oh, gods. Captain Baldwin himself is working with... Oh, dear. Oh, no. This is quite novel, as I say. For me, this is actually new. When I started, I mean, I've mentioned before, my favourite class is White Mage, which meant I started on... I mean, it doesn't necessarily naturally mean that, but I started on Conjurer and stayed with it through White Mage as my main. So, obviously that means when I started in Gridania, which means I've never seen the Ul'dah story. I mean, this is only 20-some quests, but it's a nice change. Oh, Captain, my Captain. Oh, Captain, my Captain, our fearful trip is done. The ship has weathered every rock. Prize we sought as won. Oh dear. Discovered something shocking, something horrible. Someone has been stealing gemstones from Copperbell. And, wait, those gauntlets, those boots, why, you're one of Quiveron's men. They're a thief and a scoundrel. And what of it? His coin's good and that's what matters. Oh lord. Yeah, no, this is bad. Okay. Are you working with these men? It can't be the elaborate animations on the lava flow, great. Oh, just a stay in horizon, it didn't have to be like this. I get the nice trait, I get my girl, Kate. I won't be the wiser. It's Nashakite, isn't it? I've been saying it wrong. What if your crimes are uncovered? What if Lord Lorito finds out? You goddamn fool, don't you see? I am acting under the authority of Lord Lorito himself. Why do you think people join the Brass Braids? To serve and protect her? We're not the bloody flames here. We do this for the coin. So this is probably a good time to... So most of the cities have basically effectively two militaries. One, well, they have like the guard, which is like the professional standing guards folk. So like the Brass Blades. But then you have a Grand Company, which is like a almost like a volunteer force of adventurers and some professionals as like a larger military force, basically, to be called on as needed. Do you remember me? Oh, I beat that guy up. Yeah, I remember that guy. Wait a minute. No, I beat up the third. Who's this guy? They're Baron Recover on the 4th, Esquire. Oh, okay, it's his brother. You killed my brother and I'm going to return the favor. Oh, there we go. I'm literally waist deep. That settles it. It's clear in everyone's best interest that both of you die. Well, it's not going to happen, mate. I'm sorry. Time to do your duty to die for your country. I trusted you. I mean, wow, did I just get stunned? Yeah. I'm ruining everything. Oh no. Come on. There we go. I wanted to get out the water. Alderman 4 Yarms. Where his spear? Nope, he's already down. Nice and easy. My gear's way above already. That's enough. Baldwin. Your partner is dead and your plans are unknown. You have reasonless to fight. Stay out of this. I don't take orders from you. I may have spared your life before we interfere. I'll not show you mercy. And what mercy will he show you, I wonder, you who have done so much in another man's name? What are you blathering on about? Every fisherman in Crescent's Cove knew about your meeting, you arrogant fool. Quiveron's men couldn't keep their mouth shut. Imagine Lord Lolorito's surprise when he learned that a rank-and-file brass blade was used his name to advance a personal agenda. Oh boy, yeah, you don't wanna... He knows 7 hells, but I'm a captain. He wouldn't. I was once a captain too. Remember, we both know what happened to me. I think much worse would happen to this guy than the brass blades of the Rose Proud. He said that Lord Lorito wouldn't waste his time on small-scale smuggling. No, to be fair, Lord Lorito would be way into much bigger scale smuggling than this. Our brother are no better than each everyone's cares not but coin mere excuses. No shortage of greedy sods, someone would probably sell their own mother's price right. But there are men like you before her. Men good and true, whom the small folk respect. Aww. Which is why I gave you the dagger. They need to lead them with honour. You're the most honourable man I know. With the face paint, the pink cheeks. Okaka, thank you for your help. The captain and I will escort Captain Baldwin. He's still called Captain. He's like, he's probably going to be publicly executed after that one. The influence of Lolorito just... Yeah. You'll find out, you'll find out. Alright, we're going back this way, and then... Is there next 6 or 7 after this? Maybe I'll get through this tonight. Oh yeah, that's another thing. The guards can be baited into just attacking random enemies. It can be quite useful because they are usually way stronger than the enemies in the area. So, sorry, I had a fit of coughing. If you are if you are getting started with Blue Mage, for example, which is a special type of job, you probably want 1,000 needles from Cactuar. Which means you have to have a Cactuar cast it and you not die to it, and then kill the Cactuar. The trick is there's a pot of Thanalin which has a load of them near near some guards, and then you just drag one over, get to use 1,000 needles. It will hit the guard but not kill the guard because the guard's way stronger, and then it will just straight up turn around and wreck the Cactuar for you, and all you need to do is just tag it. Welcome back. So much has happened. Captain Baldwin has been arrested and stripped of rank, which means they no longer have a captain until a new one's designated. He's the acting captain. No doubt this is only a temporary arrangement. I do my utmost to represent my brethren and protect the people of Horizon. Thank you for your service to Sultanate. Sweet. What a nice little story. A matter of grave import. As acting captain, personal request. Personal correspondence. Owen. Listen, Owen. From the Sultan's Sworn Elite. I can think of no reason he should have other dealings. We now know the former captain's on coalition. Would it be that one? Was two? Evidence of the collusion, dare not tamper with myself, but given the evidence, I don't have room to trust us with until now. Bear the letter to Mistress Momodi. Hey, we're going back to see Momodi and relate the circumstances. Your staunch support of the Sultana is way acquainted with the Sultan's war. She knows everyone. Chocobo. I ain't walking it, so we're taking a chocobo. Back to Ul'dah. There we go. So if we head back here now, we should there's actually 2 more gladiator quest lists before we get into paladin ones, but that's a little way down the line. Duty on maybe about 5 or 6 more quests actually. Oh no. I wasn't sure if it get. Oh no, I'm both level sync. I wasn't sure if it get hit if I'm on a chocobo going straight through an attack. Probably not. Yeah, I had some Cactuars. I mean, these are the ones that are not advisable because they'll just get one shot by that. But there's another area with high level ones, if I recall. In we go. I'm going to see Modi. This rate, I'm going to be level 25 soon, which would be a bit annoying because I'd have to do another gladiator quest. If I don't have to, particularly. Maybe I could become a monk. The starts with pugilist and becomes monk. Maybe that's something worth considering. I think it's worth considering as a DPS, but it'd actually probably be rather more practical to become Lancer. I don't know, something to think about. At this rate, I'll be able to unlock Samurai. Keep him busy in Horizon. Grateful for everything you've done for the people of Ul'dah. I've been really busy. I've just uncovered the conspiracy and dealt with it. Even though you've seen the seedy side of it, you continue to help your fellow man. People love you for it. Look like you've got something to say. Cutscene. Something shady. Ooh. Needn't worry, Owen's is loyal, so this one's over. No, the fuck is what this says, but. Wait a minute, wasn't Owen the one who. Oh, hells, I've got a bad feeling about this. I think I know what this is all about, but nature swear to keep it quiet. Maybe you'd rather wash your hands up this pistol or hold it against you, but you attempt to see it through to beer and say the word and explain. I wanna know what's happening. I mean, I definitely want to know what's happening. It's also the next step of the story quest. You don't have no choice. However, it's on your discretion. And another cutscene. The outside world believes Ul'dah to be a sultanate. We've talked about this already. They're ruled by Sultana Nanamo Ul-Namo. All truth is, it's the 6th wealthiest citizens, the syndicate. Be that as it may, Sultan still got the support of the people. You might struggle to keep even that of a certain incident. Look who's in the background over there! It's the twins! Comes public knowledge. Pains me to say about Her Grace's crown. The symbol of the royal dynasty has been stolen. And Owens is still in someone charged with guarding it that night. Did he just make off with the crown? Why wasn't he immediately arrested, considering he lost it? Won't be a coincidence the man we know to be fraternized with thieves has a letter for him of all people. Take this to the man himself. Tell him Modi sent you. Consent lost earlier. Looks as though the fellow needs help. I want you to lend it to him. The future of our fair city may depend on it. Getting a bit dramatic, isn't it? All the music, and there's very little music in this game that's genuinely bad. I keep going the wrong way. I don't want to go that way because that'll take me all the way over there. Because it's just a round room, it throws me off. Right, we want to go to here. Proceed to the heart of the Sworn. Oh wow. Hello. Whole gang of dudes in here. Hey, I like your armor. Nice helmet. This is the dude. Well, met what business brings you here this day? See what it says. Let's see what happens. Have you read this? Nope. Some inkling to its contents, I think. Significance of the crown or its loss could mean this theft shames the Sultan's Sworn and me most of all. Relaxing my duties. Okay, so it wasn't his fault, he just grew careless. Tut tut. It will do no good to count the tale now. Search frantically for any signs. On nothing. Let's see the thieves, some students arrived. The price for a return. And I have no choice but to acquiesce. Too much is at stake. The crown symbolizes the birthright. Custodian of the Ul legacy, it must be recovered. I will travel to the unholy heir and pay them their ransom. Foolish was to meet this men alone, so stipulate I dare not bring a host, lest the thieves will fight. Would you consent to be present for the exchange? I think I'm getting good references anyway. Glowing terms. This Momodi likes me. That's fine. I haven't, like, been formally introduced to Nanamo here, though it's still almost, you met her. To the Black Brush Station, that's good. But, like, haven't been formally introduced, but she's an absolute sweetheart. Like, Nanamo is really sweet, cares a lot. She's nice person. I really want to just teleport there, but I don't really want to spend the gil. I mean, I'm getting to a point where it's becoming less of a factor, to be fair. You're talking about like 100 gil here or there, and I'm building up. Well, I've got 2,000 gil there and 4,500 here. But it's still cheaper for now. Oh, it's a Black Rush or someone to go to. It's still worth saving the gil for now. If I had millions, I'd be more likely to keep it, but... Have I got... Seriously, have I got, like, mount music on? There we go. Yeah, I turned it off, there we go. All the mounts have different little music pieces associated with them, which is really nice. I'm guessing that's a universal option because I've got it switched off on my main as well. Thaumaturge. Right, there we go. Let's go east now. Classic Chocobo theme, love it. But remixed. Should really find out, where are these? Black Brush. Where are they? Maybe, oh, up here somewhere, like? No, maybe I'll do that before I go back. Because it would be nice to clear off the first one. Oh, it's a duty. There's a glowy thing. Got like 4 quests after this, I think. Before I can finally do the first dungeon. I think I am likely to do them with people, to be fair. It's very funny, you can hear the enemy spawning in for the duty. As the cutscene kicks off. Come agree now, show me the crown. You'll have it once I've been duly compensated. You're the least trustworthy man here. I'll know I knows which one on your watch, but looks to me it violates the terms of exchange. We're not say you come alone. Given that we are not alone, what guarantee there isn't a company of archers around as we speak? Made a mock of our trust, the deal's off. Wait as your payment is promised. Alright, this is the real thing. 1,000 thanks to you, boy, you've succeeded where scores of thieves have failed. Look at his expression. Now at long last we have at the power to create an army of undying soldiers. Ooh, the trader's spurn. No, it can't be. What have I done? What have you done? What have you given them? Surely you must have wondered why was he handing over what was seems valuable, just the crown. Or did you assume we were being charitable? It must feel terrible knowing you brought the doom of Ul'dah. Quick death and spare you further ignominy. Wow, there's quite a lot of them. Yeah, don't worry, I got it. There's too many, run while we still can. I will do my duty. Is it your duty to serve the Sultan? A lad you'll be doing it for a good while, yeah. Apashan, way! Put these thieves to the sword and secure the crown. Oh, big fight! Big fight! Kill them all! It's good. I like their outfit. Trader's Stern. I hope to find out more about. You know what? Start here. The faster we can take care of these, the better. Like I kind of already knew Papa Shan. who Papa Shan is, but as I recall though, I've only ever seen him as like just the let's say leader, but that's not good. I thought he was just like the butler or whatever it is. I've forgotten the term, I'll be honest. Forgotten the term I'm looking for, but I guess I kind of forgot he is actually a explicitly a member of Sultan Swarm. Ladies and slopers and field. Oh, hello. There we go. What's left? Couple of goats left. Hey! Someone void sent and everything. Cool. That's the Papa Shan, but why? How? The general saw you sneak into the vaults. He suspects something was footnote to keep an eye on you. The Flame General ordered you to look after me. Master Papa Shan moved them to the north. After them, they have the crown. This sort of needs to delay us. Let us speak again back in the city. Oh, off they go. So we're done here? You don't need me anymore? Oh, it's this guy again. Ooh. The source of her strength becomes clear. Ooh. You may have bested the golem, but you will not fare so well this day. Oh. I know who this is. I mean, they haven't told you yet. This guy is an Ascian. A mournful voice of creation, send unto me a creature of the abyss, my thrall to command, that I may smite my enemies. I should do this a bit more dramatically, shouldn't I? Oh, that's big. Your very being perils the plan. You cannot be suffered to live. I got it! Bring it! Bring it on! This will be fun. Just a gargoyle. I'll take care of this and I'm coming after you, bro. Whence springs this preternatural might? I guess I should be doing the voice still. Right. Come here, bro. Oh, it's Thancred. Unwelcome guest, no matter. All shall fall. Bro, you haven't got a chance in hell. I can solo you. Yep, some works. Didn't get to do anything for half his health bar. Oh, down he goes. Nice and easy. 220% bonus experience. The paragon should be brought low by mere mortals. Paragons, this is indeed a disturbing revelation. We had long suspected involvement to the bringers of chaos. Ascians, there we go. Finally! Ascians has said, take a drink. Unfortunately, my glasses ran out. Probably best not to get in a drinking game of the word Ascians, because later on you'll get absolutely smashed. at the body. How can we be surely responsible for recent disturbances? Until now, the Sultanate needed any more enemies. Like that was like a kind of shrug. Have we Charlians crossed Baclassians before? Well, we've certainly... Wait, I don't recall calling you about my homeland. I'm one of the gifted. One of the chosen of Heidelin. In fact, they'll talk more about it later. But you just remember the flashback I saw earlier? It means that I am one of... Well, you are... Your character is one of a special group of people blessed by the Mother Crystal Heidelin. Third time found you in midst of trouble, didn't you better say you're a lodestone for it? Glad to start following you around. Who knows what grand conspiracy you'll stumble upon next. Alright, don't worry for me. All's well that ends well. Best friends no more. Probably not seeing the last of his kind. I must away. Be a pain to go in pools like this as a Lalafell. Another crystal. Crystal of darkness. Ooh. Pop. I'm sure that's fine. There's nothing bad happened there. No. Right, I've got to go back. Oh no, I've got to go all the way back. As I recall, I wanted to see if I could try and find some of those Kikirin, are they called? Kikirin, I think it was first. So let's see if we can get up there. I'm really hoping I can find some. Oh, that's for area melding, which is completely wasted on me right now. So I don't even have any materia. So basically, gear have like materia slots on them. I mean, you can't actually see them; these are too low level. Oh yeah, there we go. So that little circle where it says materia is a materia slot, and you can put materia in there. You can also, in gear that is not certain types of gear, shall we say, over melded, so you can force more materia into it, even above normal. But you stand a chance of breaking it. That's over melding. So there's a whole system around boosting your equipment by putting materia on it. And it's kind of a big but in that regard. At anything below maximum level, it's almost not worth doing unless there's something very specific you're trying to do, like old high level content, usually ultimates. Which no, I don't want to go that way. Which, you know, you want very specific gear and very specific melds and stuff like that. Otherwise, you're better off. You're basically always better off just really simply, okay, I've got this gear. I will just simply whack a great big, you know, it's already above the level of what I need it to be. It's going to be synced down. Smacking more material on it isn't going to make a blind bit of difference. Where can I not find any of these? These are all ant things over here. Yeah. But yeah, it's very often it's just a case of, actually, I'm just going to smack a bunch of extra stuff on it. It's not worth me thinking about it too hard. It's not worth the effort of going out of my way to meld it. And you'll end up with you'll end up with literally loads of material you're just not going to use, because what's the point? Like, straight up, what's the point? You know, you haven't got, there we go, there they are. You just haven't got the any kind of effective use out of it. I mean, it doesn't hurt anything, but it's a waste of time. So I'll probably unlock that much later. There we go. Now I'll have a bunch of new things to kill. It's free experience, why not take it? You can usually get well into level 30 just off the hunt quest thing, which is quite nice. This is why I always do it. Well, I don't always do it. First job I don't really bother on missions because it's on the way. But when I'm doing new jobs, my usual approach is hit a few things, then start doing the hunting log. Then when I've completed the hunting log, I'm usually most of the way there to at least I'm all the way there to being doing dungeons at least. I might not even do the full hunt log, I might just do enough to get me up to the first dungeon and then start doing dungeon roulettes. Because it's a really good whack of experience. And I will try to avoid doing grinding on stream because it's just not very interesting. You won't see any content as such, you're just running dungeons. Dun, 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 dun. Dun, dun. I'm glad I found that option to turn music back on, it's really nice. Dun, 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 dun. Ba, 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 ba. Oh. Flag tagged in the shout chat. Alright, where are we going? Apasha. We're going to see the Alchemist Guild, and then through the side door to the Sultan's Sworn. Part of the Sworn. Everyone's waiting for me. I helped save the day. Huzzah. My thanks to help and defend the grace. Good name, inspiring Sultan's Sworn fair designer. Master Papashan, I'd like to thank you personally. Oh, cutscene. It was a surprise to see me dress. Used to see me dressed so. I was once a Sultan Sworn. It's 15 years since I put down my sword and took up the role of Station Master. In its capacity, I'm no less proud to serve whenever Her Grace ventures outside the gates. I have the honour of protecting her. Never before has seen those despondence when news of the crown's death reached her ears. Thanks to your valiant efforts, she has returned to her former vibrant self. You have the gratitude of every Sworn.
Exalted vessel of Ul'dah, guardian of Thanalan, 17th ascendant to the throne of Ul'dah, Her Royal Majesty Nanamo Ul'namo presides.
What's Nanamo?
Long live Nanamo! Glory to the Sultana! Forever may she reign!
They regaled me with tales of a champion amongst champions, once whose tireless service to the crown merited the highest honor we might bestow. Never did it occur to me that it might be you. Bring it forth!
Like the way everyone's kneeling, I'm just like, hey, how you doing, Sultana?
Betokening our gratitude and esteem, I, Nanamo Ul'namo, Sultana of Ul'dah, confer upon you this gift. Raoban?
General Raoban, the Bull of Alamigo.
Your Grace.
See to it that our champion is my personal guest at the banquet.
Ooh, fancy.
As you command, Your Grace.
God, the voices are really throwing me. They change literally everyone's voices going into Heavensward. I come up to his knee.
True, Ul'dah owes you a great debt. I am Raoban al-Din. With the consent of Her Grace, I oversee the affairs of the Sultanate.
Brave souls are few and far between in these times. I count my blessings when I find one. Her Grace invites you to join her at the coming banquet. I trust I will see you there.
An honor,
Huzzah!
indeed.
Come, hero!
Until then, for the sake of Her Grace and the glory of the Sultanate, may you walk in the light of the crystal.
Voices aside, this is a nice little intro story. I'm really curious to see what the Limsa one is. I've never done the Limsa one either. The little intro prologue bits being different is really nice touch, I think, and it gives you a really... It kind of gives you a personal investment in the city you are in. Direct hit and blunt resistance. That's probably actually better than the... That's probably actually better because it's resistance. I'm gonna put that on. I'm gonna wear it anyway. It's Nanamo gave it to me. Oh, let me remove the gear. I wanna just see. Where's the ring? Where is it? There it is. Oh, I can see it. No, you can't see it with the gloves on. I wanna see the design. It's just like a little thing here. Right. I've got to wear a set of ceremonial earrings. Let's have a look at those. Oh, I need to make this bigger. This is very small. Look at that. A matter of tradition. So, 3 or 4 quests left. None of them should be too hard. This personal invitation from Her Grace is unprecedented. Offered to the most distinguished individuals who dine with the most influential people. Dining with the most influential people in Ul'dah. There's some protocols that must be observed, but I have no authority on them. Fear not, Mistress Memodi has long been responsible for familiarizing foreign guests with our customs. Pray return to the quicksand and speak with her. Oh god, that's giving me flashbacks. What you'll find later is there are a lot of Pray return to the Waking Sands quests, which you'll find out about later. Let's go see Memodi again. Back. It's a right little storm. Background for her. Mokka is gonna be like... She's from Gridania? Given the thing. Like 27 years old or something, and has come here seeking fortune. Congratulations on your ride to the big soiree. Never imagined I'd explain this to you, it's only foreign dignities usually. In accordance with ancient custom, all guests are required to wear a pair of ceremonial earrings made specially for the occasion. Meant to symbolize. They're meant to be this meant to be a short version. A unique design to the occasion. Also a security measure. Your set should be ready and waiting in the Goldsmith Guild. Mr. Serendipity. Let's head there down. And bring them back in and continue. Oh, Serendipity is another sweetheart. If one of the most ditzy people in the entire game, short of like Zloli Aliopa, right, is more ditzy, but like it's pretty close. I'll be honest. Serenity is very funny and she's very sweet, but she's a bit crazy. Goldsmith's quest is quite good actually. You'll be very pleased. The box is locked and I'm not permitted to give you the key. It's file safeguard. When all designated individuals also distribute earrings, so in this instance, first question is Mistress Memodi. Upon the inconvenience, but someone's form can take the safety very seriously. Back we go. It's really annoying. Maybe I'll repair it with a sea repair. You only lose that. To be fair, you only lose stuff on like death. So it's not the end of the world if it gets a bit damaged, because I'm not anticipating dying very often, except when I get to the first dungeon, depending how good my healer is. Picked up the earrings, tiny box from a piece of rosewood. Let me just... Outdid herself with despair. You better take good care of them. They fell into the wrong hands. Gods, I know what might happen. Hope you're feeling sociable, because you're about to hobnob with Ul'dah's elite. I mean, have I got a... 30 unique quests. Like, I haven't got fancy outfit, you know, I'm just gonna turn up in armor. Is that alright? I guess I am there as the hero of the hour, kind of thing. So, yeah, all right. Big debut in Ul'dah High Society, fragrant chamber, promenades. Put on the earrings first to send you packing. Right, earrings time. And we're gonna go. I'm gonna have to put that on. Why do I keep going that way? Dear, I should have jumped over. And now we go to here. The background chatter among the NPCs. Did you see that one? you get little speech bubbles popping up all over the place where there's like background chatter from people. Really nice. Up we go. Bartholomew. Hence by invitation only, please make way for riding guests. We're honored to receive you. Please proceed to set. I guess I'm going in armor. At least it's a nice to have armor.
All hail the Sultana! Your Grace.
Raoban?
One way to get a good look at
By
people.
right of the royal house of all, I, Nanamo, 17th of my line, have summoned you here. We are graced this day by the presence of a hero to Ul'dah and dear friend to the crown. Honored guests, I give you our champion! And with that, I bid you enjoy the feast.
Not to spoil your appetite, but Ul'dah is hardly so bountiful as this meal would have you believe. While we gorge ourselves, children starve in the streets, nor can her grace do aught to help them. She is thwarted at every turn by those on the Syndicate who derive their wealth from the workers' poverty.
It does make you feel very sorry for Nanamo, like the whole story. Like, you don't get a huge amount of the you don't get a huge amount, especially of Britannia doesn't have an awful lot about the struggles. But there's a bit, they do some really good stuff much later, I think in Endwalker, with the struggles of the Elder Seedseer. And you have some of the stuff about the Admiral of Limsa struggling to bring the pirates together and stuff, and ironing out all their disparate backgrounds and some of their desire to just keep pirating. But neither of them so much as the focus on Nanamo and the pressures of Ul'dah and the pressures of the Syndicate as like an oligarchical society effectively, while the actual titular ruler tries to do something to help the people. But as it says here, a lot of them make their money based on exploiting the lower classes, and she can only do so much because, yeah, she doesn't have the real power she needs for it.
Beneath her mask of stately serenity, she is aghast at the plight of her subjects. But there will be no hope for the masses until the crown is restored to power. I am truly grateful for all you have done for Ul'dah. But there is so much more to do. That light, what is it?
The crystal I picked up.
So bright, almost like by the 12. Tell me true, have you been troubled by strange dreams of late? Visions of the crystal?
Hey, how do you know?
Mayhap you put them down to an excess of ether?
That makes it sound like he got drunk.
Yes, you are like they were.
They were.
Allow me to explain. Before you came to Eorzea, there were others like you who fought the primals.
Primals being the summoned gods that...
Though they were not of this land, when the Garlean Empire threatened the realm, they helped bring together the 3 grand companies. And they stood with us at Cartano, that fateful day 5 years ago, the day we lost them.
This is the one
None
who
who
survived
survived have forgotten the hero's sacrifice, nor would any man deny they fought alongside us. But the names of these heroes come not to our lips. The once familiar pages of their story are now blank to us. And in our mind's eye, their faces are naught but silhouettes amid a blinding glare. It is for this reason that we have come to call them the Warriors of Light. When I look at you, I cannot help but think of them, and of what you might achieve. You must protect that crystal at all costs. It is a gift from Hydaelyn, mother of all, and one she gave to you for a reason. Yours is no ordinary tale. If I am right, the fate of the realm may yet hang upon your deeds. Only heroes and martyrs are fit to bear such a burden. Let us pray you are the former.
There goes another vision from the Echo. This is the fields of Cartano in the last battle against the Garlean invasion.
Flames to the fore! Victory belongs to the bold! Show those Imperial whore sons what we're made of!
The left flank buckles. Divert the barracudas. Bid them hold that position, though it cost them their lives.
The yellow serpents are in need of succor. Pray, send the white wolves to their aid.
God, the voice. To be fair, Melibs is very good still, even at this point. It's possibly the only one where there's equal numbers of people happy with the change and not. But yeah.
The adventurers risk life and limb for our cause. We must not fail them.
Canny Senna. Nassian. I love Canny, she's my favourite.
Is aught amiss?
No, it is nothing.
Boom.
The barrier won't go down so easily! Eyes forward!
We are being watched.
Raging Bull, calling Bloodthorn. Bloodthorn, respond! Respond, damn you! Ah!
Raging Bull, this is Mad Snake. Respond.
Ryder, this is Raging Bull. What news?
We're surrounded by a blaze. There is no way out. God preserve, what is that thing?
What's going on? Speak to me!
You see the horns? Kani is a subrace known as of Hura, a human known as Pagil, with a deeper connection to the spirits of the forest, basically.
God damn it! We cannot hold much longer.
Mad Snake! Mad Snake! Answer me!
It's Metal Gear all over again.
Damn it! Damn it all to the seventh hell!
What is with
What of the Barracudas? Can they not be reached?
Sorry, Admiral. Shell's not working.
What of our own?
I cannot say, my lady. That monstrosity appears to be disrupting our communications.
We must keep trying. Call till they respond.
Yes, my lady.
Admiral, General, we can do no more. We must give the order to withdraw.
I will not forsake Louis Soir!
General, please. Victory may belong to the bold, but there will be no victor this day. You know this to be true. Let us not sacrifice lives in vain. The adventurers fight bravely, but to no avail. Let them withdraw, and let us be the ones to stand with Louis Soir.
Delay previous orders. All Maelstrom units are commanded to fall back, effective immediately. Give the foreign levy priority. Let the main host cover their retreat and bring up the rear.
Damn it! Relay the order. All flames are to withdraw. I don't care if our link cells are useless. You still have a working pair of legs, don't you? Well, use them, you bloody half-wit!
The outcome of this battle was long since decided. Better to retreat now than risk a massacre. This dark, stifling presence. Who or what? We go to take our place beside Archon Louis Soir. To your positions.
Kasbamul, Sogini Mwese Donzul. Logalo, Asawad Deken Bet Mubut. Imarat Way, Kiskat Toga Hats Wadadorns. Sis Nigem, Fistun the only Lamrai Satai Dorn.
Possibly got a hangover after that night at the feast. Except actually I just passed out during the vision. Faint in the middle of the general story, is that to say, kind of, but I like the idea that everyone's just thinking I've just, you know, deliberately fainted to stop listening to a Rauban stories. I might get enough rest. Never. In game or real life, neither. No offense, but look after you. It's getting tiresome. Oh, Shadowbringers. The general left a message for you. Said you to go and see the Hall of Flames. Probably wants to finish the story. He was telling you when you're back. Okay. Are we ready to go? Let's go. I'm gonna have to get my retainer set up at some point. I might not do that on stream because there's a whole thing where you have to create character designs and then like it takes a little while to set up, so I'll probably do that off stream. I'll show you the retainers when they're done, but it's a bit fiddly to set up, especially since I've got to get it set up for okay. I'm probably not going to do any more Gladiator ones even if we hit 25. I'll do that tomorrow. Alright, Raban. Fully recovered. There's much work to be done. Work that I will have you do. Okay. Listen well, this will take some time to explain. Ooh. So, this is quite a long quest as I recall. Well, this is where you finally get to go to other cities. The Yorzian Alliance. Gridania, Limsala, Minster, and Ul'dah. Music's great. Five years ago, we looked on as our brothers and taken us to Cartano. First by Garleans and then by Bahamut. And of the warriors the light of whom no trace remained. Tragedy the calamity, not safe. Memorial service for the 5th anniversary, of Cartano. So 5 years since then. I would have you burn my words to them as my envoy. Because your deeds mark you out as being the nearest thing I am to a warrior of light. I can think of none more worthy. The question is, will you accept? Of course I'm going to accept. Bredania and Limsala as a representative of Rauban. Neither the time or patience to wait around on foot. Come on. This is to be the airship pass. If I grant you permission to the airship routes. On holidays when the airship travel is available to all. There were others who insisted you grant it one regardless. I wonder if it was Nanamo. Potential is plain. Could be Momodi, actually. In the name of the Sultana, I bid you go forth. See for yourself the wonders of the realm, for its warriors like this will rise to your calling and fulfill your promise. Should your path be barred by man or beast, strike fast and true, for victory belongs to the bold. Now go and heed the crystal's guidance. Off we go! This is a really important quest, because this is what gets me everything. Like, this is where I can finally branch out, and also potentially start unlocking some side jobs. I'm not sure if it's worth it yet, but certainly it will give me the option to start doing side jobs. Let's go see Momodi. Where is... there we go. The big man have to say, hey. You kind of have to fill in your part of it, because very often it Personal envoy of the Flame General. Great man's words leaves the alliance by airship. An honour and a half, that is. I don't think of anyone who deserves it more. I've made quite a name for myself here, haven't I? I dare say Rabon told you this, but not many people get to go on an airship. Excuse me, goes to the graves, have never seen a rose from above. Hobbuck was shoving off to meet Tharv, never known blues of Limsa, or myriad greens of Gridania. But not you, you'll see those sights and more, and everywhere you go you'll find fascinating folk. But you meet the places you go, savour these experiences, for they are priceless. Saying that be risky to remind you to be careful. As you'll discover when you visit Limsa and Gridania, set by troubles. Just be told, it might be exactly why General wants you to go. I think he knows what kind of woman you are. I can't resist sticking their nose into other people's business. Safe travels. It's really nice. So each of the cities, when you start, you have a contact like Momodi, and they do come up later, and they have almost like a paternal relationship kind of thing. I'm gonna put these back on because these are way better. But it's quite nice. There's like a parental relationship. You've got like someone who actually like gives a shit about you from the day one. Alright, time to go traveling. Reservation counter limits. Flame General's envoy. Will you be flying the next today? Off we go. This is cool. We get to fly an airship. It's really exciting. Board the airship. Cutscene. Ship's absolutely classic staple of Final Fantasy games. That's Nanamo and all. Raban. When we first met between the Sultan tree, I sensed there was something unusual about her. I wonder if they will feel the same. Told ya. May you always walk in the light of the crystal. That comes up a lot. Like a common blessing.
It has been 15 years, but the bitter taste of defeat lingers still. 15 years since the Imperial fleet set course for Mordona, led by the Egrios, mightiest of all vessels. Silver Till lay ripe for the taking, and all of Eorzea would soon be ours. Or so we believed. But an innumerable host of dragons met us that day, at the heart of which flew the great Midgard Zormer. Though we succeeded in slaying that lord among worms, the dread serpent's defeat was bought at too high a price. Our invincible flagship was lost, and all hope of victory with her. So ended our glorious conquest. Eorzea, a blighted realm, riddled with false gods. Twice now it has eluded the Empire's grasp. For all the destruction it wrought, even Meteor, the great sin, failed to yield us control over it. And for this failure, the realm has sunk deeper into depravity. It is twisted beyond all reckoning, rotten nigh to the core. Yet, it must be saved. Only Garlean rule can bring order to Eorzea. It falls to us to deliver the misguided masses from their ignorance.
We are of one mind, Lord Van Balthar.
Senior engineers, please report to Magitech Research following scheduled inspection.
Hey, is the Legatus really planning to take another tilt at Eorzea?
Hey? What hole have you been hiding in? We're in the midst of preparing for a new campaign, and a huge one at that.
But I thought the Emperor had given up the Western lands for lost after Cartano. What could the Legatus possibly hope to gain by acting alone?
I sense you harbor certain doubts over the wisdom of the Legatus's plan.
My lord!
Please, call me Nero. Tell me, where were you born?
Othard, my lord.
Alamigo, my lord.
Ah, codename Hummingway, I presume?
I don't know what you...
Silence. Your denials will not change your fate. I assure you, Frumentarium sees all. Clean up this mess, and do not miss any, or I shall be most displeased.
At once, my lord.
Garland, soon you will be made to know the true power of Magitech.
Could make many comments there. I didn't really want to because it'll spoil things later, but anyway, here we are pulling into Laminsa. So this will see us through you basically have a brief tour of the cities here. And then there's a short quest to link into It's Probably Pirates. Now it's getting very late, so we'll probably do this and then that, and then not actually, oh no, wrong way, not actually do the do I jump out? Oh, I have to, excuse me, they have to do this, but what we'll do is we'll get up to It's Probably Pirates, and then we'll be in a good position to continue tomorrow. Pros left at your areas convinced to take you to Bulwark Hall. The other thing I might do is, before I perhaps before I actually start streaming tomorrow, I might run around and do the Aetherites around the cities. Let's do this one first. See what I'm saying about Limsa? Like, it's currently 1 o'clock in the morning nearly, and yet it's still crammed full of people. I mean, this is quite empty compared to usual. There's a band playing. But see, this is why everyone likes coming here, because a nice big open space, there's places to sit, places to perform. And then just here is the market board, and then just here is the bell. So if you're going to sort your gear out, it's literally the fastest place, and there is a real money dude selling thing, which is against the rules, so we do that. But yeah, it's always really, really busy here, I'm not going to lie. Surprised no one's invited me to Elvis Network yet. It's an Admiral Merle with Bluffswin. Right, let's go and meet the Admiral.
Enter. So the silver-tongued merchants send an adventurer to speak for them. It appears the Ul'dahs place great faith in you. This way. I bid you welcome. I am Melve Blufisvin, Admiral of Limsa Lominsa, and Commander of the Maelstrom. Now, what news from Thanalan?
Memorial service. Seven helps. Has it been 5 years? And it looks like they're coming again based on last cutscene. On the Grand Companies and the Orsian Alliance, but Golemort was not content to wager all on simple cost. Nail Van Darnus. Finally, they speak the name. Nail Van Darnus is the person responsible for calling down the Lesser Moon and casting it down. Marched our forces to Cartano Flats and met the 7th Legion in battle. Gave no quarter, spare not one ounce, we could not prevent what followed. Winged Nightmare, dragon the size of a city, the Elder Primal Bahamut. The legions of the Empire set aflame, our own armies, both sides devastated, basically. Some miracle a few were spared. Even as I steeled myself for death, a blinding white light enveloped me, robbing me of my senses. When I regained them, the dragon was gone, and the still smoldering land was warped beyond all knowing. Where Arkanlusoir was still with us, he would doubtless shed some light on this unfathomable happiness. Arcee is not. I fear we will want for his wisdom in days to come. Recover from the devastation, the beastmen called forth the primals to torment us anew. Do not imagine the Empire has forsaken its claim. They crowd our borders waiting to strike, as you've already seen. We need champions to replace those we lost. We must save ourselves. Show of unity in these hard times. Your duty is done here. I will see to it that the flame drum receives my reply. Trouble next to Gridania. Please give my regards to the Elder Seeds here. Oh, Canny! Wolf has been sniffing around the stables. Private just an one in poor taste boy would have you tell the same. Oh, I don't really remember this. I'll have to... I'm trying to remember. The Navigator, there's one here other. Limlane, is it? I believe that is how you pronounce it. Limlane the Navigator. Oh, I'm back. Do we go back to the airship land? Oh, I kind of want to go and do the things, but I also don't really want to. The Aetherites. Okay, let's not do it right now. I might actually do that off stream, because it's not very interesting, and well, maybe we won't, because maybe it might be a good way of pouring the city. Boarding to Gridania. I seem to recall at some point they have the twins doing a tour around the cities, but I thought it was now, maybe. Perhaps not. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Here we are in Gridania. Oh, I love Gridania. I really very much love Gridania. It's a wonderful place. Where are we? Lost already? Thing is, when you get to a certain level, you're never using these. You're just teleporting. So I very rarely go by airship anymore. speak to this guy. Make your way into the city proper, identify yourself to the conjurer at Nofika's altar. And there's another god of the Azores here, Nofika. Lotus stand where the Elder Seed Seer awaits. Up we go upstairs. Usually a little quieter here, I'm not gonna lie. That's for carpentry. Oh, I came to the wrong part of the city. Leatherworker, Conjurer. So Conjurer is one we probably will need to pick up as the Valentine's event, which I will need to do tomorrow. It's not too bad because if we finish this now and then maybe the one after, that'll leave just, it's probably pirates. And once that's done with the first dungeon, I can do the Halloween Valentine's event. I should have really did that aetherite when I was there. Oh well. We'll do this one while we're here. Begging your pardons, but mightn't expect a missive. And you sent of the Elder Seeds here. There we go. Oh, sweetheart. I love Canny.
So you are the Ul'dah envoy. On behalf of our fair nation, I bid you welcome. Please. Allow me to introduce myself. I am Kan-e Senna, Elder Seed Seer of Gridania, and leader of the Order of the Twin Adder, our nation's grand company. I understand you bear a message from the Flame General.
Remembrance service for the fallen of Cartano. Message from the Admiral. Wolf has been sniffing around the stables. I'll do as much counsel as I'm able. Friend of my friend will tell you more about the Garlean threat. Greater part of history, Golemald was not even among the most influential nations in Ul'dah, the northern continent. Ul'dah, that's the one. I remember the name of that continent. However, its innovations in the field of magitech from its past raised it from the depths of obscurity, and all the best technologies about subjugating its neighbours and absorbing each its ever-expanding territory. And when all of Ul'dah lay within scraps, it turned its gaze upon Eorzea. Eleanor's transformation did not come about the virtue of magitech alone. Its success owed much to the consummate leadership of the first and reigning emperor, Solus Zos Galvus, man who built an empire in his lifetime. For more than 4 winters, the city grows frail and more prone to illness. Succession destabilized the courts, which explains the Empire's recent relative inactivity. We cannot allow ourselves to become complacent because the 14th Legion is still here. Commanding by Gaius van Belsar, who subbed for have not the strength to repel the Empire. Well, we better find it sometime soon. And then this primal summoning, which was mentioned before. Each nation is beset with its own primal problem. None has the resource to look beyond its own borders. Show this wolf thing. I can't remember what it was reference to. It means to tell me. Oh, okay. The Empire may assume France. Primals pose an undeniable threat to our survival, which are posed by gardens greater still. No longer afford to think only of which is in its borders. Storm upon the horizon if we are to recover it. We must stand united once more. Mega serious. I'm still wondering if they'll ever make that your players are partial. Probably not. Well, work here is done, I shall send my reply forth. May the 12 see you safely home. Nice. This is the quest, and it gives me a little wind-up airship. Let's play the Faring Guild. Out of Ul'dah. So if you were a normal person without the collector's editions, this might be the first minion you get. Wind-up airship. It's actually quite a nice little one as well. Call of the Sea. This is the final quest of the prologue, which unifies into the main quest after this. Each of the cities, so the last two quests for each city are the ex-envoy, which is, you know, the relative envoy for the city that you're in, Ul'dah, Leminson, and Gridanian. And then followed by Call of the Sea in three different, slightly different flavors, but largely similar contextually. And then it unifies to It's Probably Pirates. So we're pretty much there now. Did you not also deliver some message to Merle Bluffswin? Badger on the proprietor of the drowning wench. Nope, I didn't go there. Always happy to help his fellow man. I'm told he's an ask for a capable adventurer. I know not what the task entails, but I say a Flame General's personal envoy make a fine candidate. If you want to learn more, please speak with Badger on. So I guess now we go to... I'm going to have to go around and get all these. Ooh, someone else is tuning, so I heard. Huh? I'm invisible. Invisible. I don't know what that was. Definitely had the noise. That was a bit strange. Archers up there. Carpenter down there. So we need to get back to... This is literally just to basically get you to Leminster and talk to Badaron. And then it unifies. So... Oh yeah, and now the Golden Saucer is... I'll need to go and get a ticket for that. I forgot about that. That's... So yeah, the Golden Saucer is in the game. It's for the mini-games. It's really fun. You can play Mahjong there. And some other stuff, like there's a triple triad game, and there's like a little strategy thing called Lord of Vermilion. There's some various large-scale mini games, like a few jumping puzzle things, and a few that I'll keep quiet. There's a little rail shooter thing and stuff like that. Really fun. But and there's chocobo racing as well. You can breed chocobos and lots to do there. As I recall, you get the ticket from someone in Ul'dah, and then you can just go. We're going to the Drowning Wrench. Drowning Wench. What am I talking about? Before I actually do that, let me just go and quickly do this one, because it'll annoy me otherwise. Limps is a little bit annoying, because there should be one down Armorer, in my opinion, but there isn't. It's just a little bit annoying that you... And there's not one up... There's like 2 up here, but there isn't one down here, so... Yeah, or sometimes you have to go down here. Not ideal when we're going over here. Welcome to the Drowning Wench, whether you like a boo with you. I'm badder on who's asking. I've got a job for a capable adventurer. You're bloody right. So this is the guy that you come to if you start on Leminster. And with that, oh, we got some Phoenix Downs. So these are useful. They recently patched it so that Phoenix Downs actually res people. Okay, so with that, we're going to call it there. The next one is probably Pirates, and I've also got another Gladiator quest, so we can go from there next time. But now, however, we should go to bed. I'd see all the end rooms are different. It's a really nice detail. I love some of the detail they put in this game. But yeah, so that was pretty much the entire prologue for the game. Which, you know, is prologue. It was the prologue, or whatever. It's been 6 hours of a prologue. But there's like 160 quests or something in this. So 25 or whatever it is it's been is actually not that many. But yeah, so for now we will pull it there, and tomorrow we will continue with It's Probably Pirates, which will get us our first dungeon. How very exciting. And unlock party finds and juicy support, stuff like that. And it will also unlock the seasonal event for us. It will let us compete and complete the seasonal event, which will give us a really cute cardigan outfit. And there's a really cool little special seasonal instance, dungeon, not a dungeon, duty, I guess is the proper word for it, where you make cakes. So that's something to look forward to. But for now, we'll call it there. We'll leave it. Thanks for watching, and we shall see you next time. Bye now.